Hey family, listen, we are starting a new series with CTR Strategy Solutions, giving a highlight to phenomenal leaders out there in the community, particularly some of the clients that I'm working with personally one-to-one. And in this episode, we are featuring a mover, a shaker, a phenomenal queen in the Atlanta area. She's going to be talking about her organization and how her organization is going to be making an impact. Courtney, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I mean, you're doing so many phenomenal things in the community. First, share with everyone, what is the name of your organization? I mean, it says it right on your shirt, but share it with everyone.
The name of the organization is Empowering Minds Atlanta.
And when I hear that, it's a powerful name. What was the inspiration behind the name?
So it took a lot to get the name. A couple of years ago, I was supposed to start a nonprofit, but I never did. I always was like, I can't think of a name. I can't think of a name. So I never did anything. I even went as far as looking up name generators or different things like that. And I saw an article one day where it was saying, write your mission statement first. And then empower was the main thing that kept sticking out. But there's a lot of organizations out there that have empower in their name, middle, beginning, end, or wherever it would be. It's a lot of them out there. So I just wanted to, find something that was different, make it stick out. That's why I changed the first two letters to IN. And mine's come from just my background. I have a social work, psychology, sociology background. So just that's where the minds came from. And then Atlanta, because that's the area that we're in.
That's absolutely powerful. Like when I think of it, even when I look at how you wrote the name of the organization, in, meaning internally to empower yourself from within, and ultimately it will come without. And I think that's such a great name for your organization. What inspired you to start it? I know you tapped on a little bit about your educational background. When did, I guess you could say, the idea was birthed in your mind?
A couple of years ago to actually start the nonprofit. But to actually, put my foot down and like, hey, I need to do something was 2019, which was last year. So that's when we were actually, founded, which was in 2019. And the idea just pretty much came from because of, like I said, my background. When I was younger, we always helped out in the community and pretty much just giving back. So I wanted to have something from my own to give back because I always helped out with different nonprofits and different organizations. So I wanted to have something myself that I can do and give back to the community.
And I think that's key because for all of you that are watching this video, you might be sitting on the fence saying, I want to start an organization, but I'm not sure. You're listening to a trailblazer right now. The seed was planted in her mind several years ago and is manifesting into this year. Tell everybody how you feel your educational background links in with what you're doing with your organization.
It links in because one of the programs that we want to start is a mentoring program. So it's helping us to be able to, just connect with the youth on a different level, mentally, different things like that.
So talk about some of your educational experiences in the major, once again, that you took up at school.
For undergrad, my major was sociology, and for my master's, my major was psychology. Okay. I always get those mixed up.
No, it's totally fine. And so when you decided on those majors, did you have an inkling that you might open up your own organization, or was your desire at that point to work for a nonprofit?
No, my desire came from pretty much within the last year or two. I didn't even think about having my own nonprofit or even being this far when I was in undergrad. I really didn't even think about anything like that. I really think that it came from just working with so many other organizations and seeing what they can do. And I'm like, hey, I can do the same thing. So let me just go ahead and start my own nonprofit.
Absolutely. And I think that's the power of the ripple effect. I love to talk about the ripple effect. It's like once you have either gotten a taste of some type of positive experience and or have gotten a glimpse of something that you want to do, it's like it opens your heart, it opens your mindset to your possibilities. So it helped unlock that door for you. Talk to the listening audience a little bit about the services your organization will be offering.
Okay, so our organization will have 3 programs right now. Hopefully we'll be able to branch off and have more programs. Our first program will just be a basic mentor program. Anybody can be referred to that. Our target age range right now is 6 to 18 years of age. It doesn't have to be a youth who's getting in trouble or anything like that. It can be someone who just needs someone to talk to, or they want to be a social worker, they can come to us and be like, I need help or advice or something like that. Our next program will be a lunchbox program in the local area with our elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools, because a lot of kids, they don't have free lunch. So we will start with the kids who are in our mentoring program and then be able to branch off more to help more kids paying for their lunch. And then our last program will be a coat closet. This will also be in the local schools. Most kids don't have actual coats for the winter because Georgia weather is crazy. They are sitting at the bus stop 15 to 20 minutes in the cold weather and think a jacket will do. So we will have a coat closet, and they'll pretty much be like, take one, give one, pretty much.
Okay. And that's powerful. You mentioned Georgia. What specific geographical region will your organization be serving?
It will be in Clayton County, which is south of Atlanta.
Okay. Okay. And, you know, as you were talking about the youth, and we know what's going on right now with COVID-19, how is COVID-19 from your vantage point has impacted the youth?
I feel like the youth is impacted a lot because school was like a safe haven for them. So with them being home all day, every day, it's a lot of things they can get into. They can get into trouble, being hurt. Most of the times when they're at school, they'll have like after school activities, book club, different clubs like that, or even sports. So it is affecting the youth a lot.
Okay. And in what way do you feel your organization is going to be able to, I guess you can say, provide support for those youth that might be going through this time?
If they need support right now, they can definitely get in contact with us, and we can do like a virtual one-on-one, and we can sit down and get to the root of everything, like what's going on, why are they feeling like this, or, you know, how COVID is affecting them, because even though that they are home and at school, pretty much doing homeschool, that is affecting them too, because they're not used to that. And it's been a couple of months now.
Right. Well, that's powerful. So for anyone watching right now, you're hearing this Courtney share that her organization will be able to do a virtual chat with the youth in the community so they don't have to feel isolated. They don't have to feel like they don't have anyone to talk to. But Miss Courtney has some phenomenal news that she's going to share, something that came in the mail not too long ago. Please share with everyone.
Yes. So we officially have our 501c3. It has been a long journey, but I'm definitely excited to have it because it's just pretty much up from there.
Absolutely. And for those that are watching right now, when it comes to getting your 501c3, I know it can seem like a daunting task, but it is achievable. Talk about your experience before we connected and what you felt about the coaching experience since we connected.
The experience of getting a 501c3, it has been long. It is a long process, so you have to have patience with it. It is times that I wanted to give up, like, hey, I can't do this anymore. But just getting the letter in the mail is just showing you what you can do and how much more you can do. The coaching experience and everything has been amazing. I first found Catherine on Instagram. I'm not even sure how. And then I saw she posted something about a nonprofit, and I felt like that's me. Like, I'm going through that right now. Like, I'm at a roadblock. So that's when I reached out to you, and it's just been smooth sailing ever since.
And it's been great to work with you because I immediately connected to your passion. I connected to your vision. And for those that are out there that are visionaries, connect with someone that connects to your vision. You want to make sure it's a meaningful exchange and a meaningful connection. But tell the viewers that are watching right now that may want to volunteer with your organization. What type of volunteers do you need? What resources does your organization need?
Right now we're looking for any type of volunteers. So if you can pick up something, they were like 3-4 years of age with a parent, to 100 years of age. Like, if you're willing and ready to help out in the community, change the community, help the youth, put them on the right path, you can definitely reach out to us.
Absolutely. As far as donations, is there anything that your organization would need right now?
So for donations, of course, monetary donations are always welcome. We have families who reach out to us who need clothes, shoes, food, school supplies. So anything that you can pretty much think of, you can get in contact with us about, because we do have a lot of families that reach out to us for different things.
Awesome. And when someone wants to reach out to you, what is the best way to do that, the form of contact?
We are on Facebook and Instagram. Both names are Empowering Minds Atlanta. So you definitely can shoot us a message there or email us at INpowering minds with the S Atlanta @gmail.com.
Now, to someone like I was alluding to a few minutes ago that may want to start an organization, they might be on that fence. What words of encouragement would you give to them?
Pretty much just do it. Go ahead and don't wait till tomorrow or Monday. If you're actually in the Georgia area, I believe it's $25 to reserve your name. And you can just go ahead and reserve your name if you already have that in mind. And then I believe it's between 30 to 60 days where you actually have to file for profit or nonprofit. So they'll give you time to, get your funds and everything together and pretty much everything in order. But just go ahead and do it and find somebody that has the same passion and drive as you. That way you can bounce ideas off of each other and still stay motivated at the same time.
Absolutely. What is your long-term goal for the organization?
My long-term goal for the organization would be to have multiple programs. I want more than just 3 programs and to eventually branch off to another state. I don't know what state, where, or when, but that's definitely our long-term goal.
And I think, just hearing your passion, and I know those that are watching this video right now can feel the passion that it's not just about you, it's about the lives that are going to be impacted by your organization. The board of directors that are on your team, the volunteers that's on your team right now, and those that will be coming to become a part of your team. I think right now, when people say, I want to be a part of something, sometimes you have to just jump in. You have to make a decision, jump in and help. And if you're one of those in the Atlanta area, and you're like, I really want to participate, but I don't know where, this is why we're interviewing Miss Courtney on this episode, to share with everyone about the great works that they're doing, so you can jump in and be a part of Empowering Minds ATL. Any last words of motivation or anything else you want to plug about your organization?
I don't know if you guys are in need, not just you, a family in need, anything like that, reach out to us. And don't be afraid to start your business, your for-profit or nonprofit. Just go to it. Well, just do it pretty much. You will have roadblocks and challenges to get over, but in the end, it will make you feel better. And it's just a great feeling.
Absolutely. Now plug your contact information again.
It's Empowering Minds Atlanta @gmail.com. And then you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram. We are in the process of getting our website together, so you'll be able to contact us on there also.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure working with you, helping your organization to get the 501c3 tax exempt status. This is not your end. The sky is not the limit. You're going to go above and beyond because your heart is there, your team's heart is there, and I'm going to see you at the top.
Thank you so much.
Bye for now. Stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to be featuring another phenomenal leader in the community. We'll see everybody at the top.